Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How would you like to be the hand of the king? That might be taking it a little bit too far, but how would you like to sit upon the king's council? Dun dun dun. What, you may ask, is the king's council, Grim? What on earth are you talking about? The king's council apparently is a new group, focus group of dedicated players that are going to tell Activision Blizzard how on earth they should be making games. And given that we've had BFA, which is absolute blurp right now, we had the awful release, or at least announcement, of Diablo Immortal with the community at BlizzCon. It wasn't great. Could have gone better. Now, this isn't only Blizzard, it's also Activision. So we're talking Call of Duty here, which at the moment is not in the best of places. Yeah, okay. They're going to talk about fantastic numbers, and they're going to talk about this, which is what they always do. But Call of Duty is not in a good place for what makes Call of Duty Call of Duty. At the moment, it is Battlefield-light. Which is sad, because Battlefield tried to go Call of Duty-light. At some point, they might as well just merge and become Call of Battle Duty or something in the middle. Because they're both heading desperately onto that collision course. Just go with what made you good. Nothing wrong with that. But no, they've taken away mini-maps and everything else. Apologies, I'm an old-school Call of Duty player. So whenever I can ramble about Call of Duty for hours, even more than I probably could World of Warcraft. But yes, so it's also, of course, the Candy Crush and all that kind of thing. And that is where we hit upon primarily what this is about, which may disappoint many, and I would be among them, because this is about mobile phone gaming. Yeah, this is about mobile gaming and basically how they can milk more money out of players. It doesn't say that. That is completely and utterly my speculation. Blizzard, that's not hate. I'm not hating on you. Don't go to YouTube and tell them I'm now hating and I get struck or whatever the hell the new penalty is going to be. Come the 1st of January, where they're just off with your head. How dare you say something mean and nasty? So let's actually dive into this article, see what it says. So, the King's Council gives players a voice to share insights and feedback, helping guide best possible mobile advertising experiences. Great. Fantastic. So we go. So yes, the New York Business Wire. Activision Blizzard today announced the launch of the King's Council, a player research community comprised of a limited selection of Activision Blizzard's most active and engaged players. Please don't let that just be YouTubers. Please, for the love of God, actually have some players that play the game a lot at various different levels. I mean, even if this is just mobile phone, you should always have that. Have a diverse, wide range of players. Activision Blizzard Media has launched the King's Council to act as a voice of players as it evaluates opportunities with brands and advertisers. The feedback shared will allow Activision Blizzard Media and its commercial partners to optimize and test new advertising offers, better understand players, and generate fast and meaningful insights on integrated marketing, advertising, as well as mobile games industry overall. Please don't jump out of a window listening to this. Please refrain. This is going to be worse than, or better if you need to go to sleep, than an MR, whatever. The weird one where they lick things and do all sorts of weird stuff. That might be porn. I don't know. I'm old. So, as the steward, then again, you watch it on Twitch, it's all the same thing. As the steward of some of the world's most played mobile game franchises and a large and highly engaged gaming audience, Activision Blizzard Media will be asking community members to share valuable insights and feedback through a variety of formats, including online surveys. King's Council members will be selected by Activision Blizzard Media and invited to join on an opt-in basis. We want to breathe even more life into the community and give our players a meaningful voice in the games and experiences they love. King's Council is a way for players to share their feedback and perspectives, ensuring we think holistically about what's best for players and our marketing partners as we build new offerings for our large and vibrant user base worldwide. How much money can we get away with charging for things? That's me with like air quotations. With over 316 million monthly active users, or MAUs, across Activision Blizzard, including 247 million MAUs across King's Council, across King, which I'm assuming that's Candy Crush, is it not? the company that owns Candy Crush and most of their mobile phone suites of games. King's Council will serve as a vibrant community platform able to deliver research results quickly and efficiently at scale. So that's kind of the end of the article. Then they've got a bit about Activision Blizzard Media, which we will read in a second. But as you can see, primarily this is, we're thinking of doing X, Y, and Z. We're going to quickly put this out to probably our biggest whales. Yeah, if I was them, I would pick the players that spend the most. Players that, sit in the middle. They'll maybe spend it at... Okay, so here, if we go with Overwatch, say. If I was going for the people that I would want to... Because this is Blizzard marketing, let's be honest. We're not going to pick, skill base. We're looking at who are the players that spend a ton of money all year round buying boxes to get cosmetics. Then who are the players that probably log in and they only do it at Christmas? Or they only do it when there's an event that has really cool skins, and they're like, oh, I'll log in because I want them. Even though I never play the game. There's a lot of people like that. I have been there. I won't lie, I've been there. So you get those sort of players. And then you've got the ones who basically hardly ever buy anything. And you want to get their opinion as well, because you want to know why they don't buy anything, what their attitude is, to see if you can bring them on board. Let's be honest, this is what this is all about. It's all about making money. You want those kind of people on board. So I'm kind of hoping it is a range of people. Range of a spectrum, but who knows? It may just be the biggest fish, and literally the survey is, do you plan on spending a lot of money, a little bit of money, or a gargantuan amount of money? Please do not pick a little bit of money in the coming quarters. Yeah, but this is all about just how they can better get the feedback for mobile gaming so that they can push more sales. Let's be honest. I would imagine most of this server, most of the King's Council is going to be from China, but I guess, because that's where mobile phone games make the most money. Let's be honest. So let's read a little bit about the Activision Blizzard Media. Yeah, please don't go to sleep. Hang in there, unless it's night time. And then, hi, welcome to About Activision Blizzard Media. Activision Blizzard Media is a gateway for brands, the #1 cross-platform gaming company in the Western world. I'm going to stop that voice now. I apologise. With hundreds of millions of players across 190 countries, our legendary portfolio include iconic mobile franchises such as Candy Crush, esports opportunities like Call of Duty and Overwatch League, and some of the top PC and console gaming franchises such as World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, StarCraft. The idea is simple. Great game experiences offer great marketing experiences. Learn more at blah 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 blah. So here's the thing. I'm going to say something crazy here. You literally have kind of nailed it on the head there with your own thing. The idea is simple. Make a great game and then you can make lots of money. That's it. You literally have it there and you're blind to it. World of Warcraft, BFA. You basically reskin Legion with an awful storyline. And just kind of what you wanted was to repeat the process. Keep repeating the same thing. Hopefully we've hit on a formula and it works. We've just got to do a few tweaks here and there. And it's perfect. We never need to change it from Legion. Because everybody liked Legion. And no, it gets boring, it gets stale really quick. Because you can't keep doing the same thing. So you have to mix it up. Call of Duty. Let's do the same thing. Oh no, shiz. We got Titanfall coming out. Okay, we need to add jumping in. And so they added jumping in. This is after Ghosts. And it was all futuristic and bouncy. People don't like it. Okay. Several games later. Boots on the ground. World War II. Yes. Get the squad back together. What about if we redo the original? Literally go completely full circle. But we're going to take away stuff like the minimap. And we're going to take away the core things that made the game really good. We're going to take all those things away. No 3-lane maps anymore and that kind of thing. You have this group, this organization that is purely based around the mobile phone gaming, or mobile gaming I should say, apologies to say mobile phone, mobile gaming, and yet you are so desperately in need of a King's Council for every game that you have. You need the feedback of every player, from every walk of life. You need the feedback that's directed, that is going to guide you on your upcoming games, because they're there. Like, Call of Duty is there. It could be great again. It could be fantastic. It doesn't need that much work done to it. If they just turn around to community and said, okay, Here's a questionnaire of the things that we'd like you to talk about. Let us know what you think. And they'd get a really interesting... People are passionate. People don't want to play shit games. They want to play good games. So if you give them the opportunity to give you proper feedback, not forums, not where people will go, I got kicked from a group. Right! I got kicked from a group. That's it. That's Blizzard's fault. It's to the forums. And then you moan about getting kicked from the group. It's like, what? Well, I queued up for a Mythic. Okay. I literally just done 120 and my arm level's 320. So that might be why you got kicked, because you chose. Well, I don't care. You know, and people go to the forums. So that's what they don't need. They need focused, directed, and they need to listen to it. Here's the big thing, because we have this AMA with regards to World of Warcraft. Apologies, I don't know if Call of Duty that does. It's been a very long time since I played it, but we had the AMA with Ian Hazzagostas. But we all know it's become a meme that there's the whole. Oh, there's the bingo board we can play. We can play the bingo board. And Ian, oh, well, we'll have to wait and see on that one. And I get they can't talk about everything, but they even don't talk about, they don't bring up any of the questions where they're things we actually want to listen to. I don't mind if the answer is, no, we're not looking at that. I don't mind if the answer is, you know, well, for this, and this reason, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry, but it's not. If, for instance, let's swap onto another game. Let's go Call of Duty. We're not bringing the minimap back. Or we're not going to change skill-based matchmaking. And this is the reason for it. You know, well, okay, but at least you've justified it. You know, it's a shame. We brought it up, but at least you said why you don't want to change it right now. The answer could be, it's simply too difficult at this moment. It's in the game. It is what it is. We're sorry about that, but, you know. But we take on board what you're saying, and we'll look at the next game, maybe doing something different. Who knows? This is a great idea, Activision Blizzard. Having community feedback, and gaming as a whole could do with more constructive feedback from gamers, because very much like Activision Blizzard, the whole gaming community is just in a mess at the moment. You've got Ubisoft are terrified to release a game in case it bombs again, and all their games seem to be bombing recently, which is a shame because Division 2 is actually pretty good. Now they've patched it and done a load of work to it, but they seem to release everything way too early, and it's awful. You've got, you know, EA just can't make a decent game at the moment without some level of controversy. All the big developers are having huge problems. You need to talk to the community. You need to talk to your fan base, your players. Ask them, why did you like this? What would you like to see? I will leave you on this. The original idea for Anthem was fantastic. It was going to be this crazy, you are these colonists on this, or you're scientists on this alien world, and the world is so hostile you have to wear like the Iron Man style suit, and it's more of a survival-esque game. The guys, the suits turn around and be like, no, what about if you go around killing things and they drop like loot and that kind of thing? Oh, so you mean like Destiny? No, it wouldn't be anything like Destiny, you crazy fool. And then they come out with a really weak, didn't really know what direction it wanted to take game, which is a shame because at the heart of Anthem was something amazing. Let us learn from these things. And as I say, this is a good idea, Blizzard, but doing it for mobile phone games so you can make more money off of mobile phones, or mobile gaming, is just kind of sad. That's me done, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies I didn't get the video I wanted to get done today out. It is sat there, it's ready to go, but I just saw this and I thought, we're going to talk about this. We're going to have a little grim rant. We have Planet Zoo tomorrow with patch 1.1 launching. We've got all sorts. It's good. We've got a run up to Christmas coming. And there's a lot of good things, a lot of things to be excited for. That is me done, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have the most amazing evening, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good one.